So I just got back from Revelstoke just today. It's just after dinner. We had a little bit of a not a mishap, but a surprise yesterday when I was gone. The wife took care of things, but we got to go grab. We got to get a cow out in the field there. I'll show you. First, we got to see if this tractor will even start. Oh, hell yeah. Good to go. It's fairly warm today. It wasn't plugged in, so we'll give her a minute to warm up. And then we got to go grab a dead calf, or 2 dead calves out in the field there where the cows are. Okay, while the magnum's warming up, we'll give the calves their oats for the day, and then we'll go grab those 2 dead calves out of the field, and we're going to lure that cow that calved to the barnyard with those dead calves. Now, for all you trolls out there that are going to tell me, well, if you weren't gone sledding, you wouldn't have lost the calves, wouldn't have died. No, it wouldn't have mattered. Due date for these cows is not till like March 24th. Yeah, I know they can calve early, I get that. But the wife was looking after things when I was gone, and she come out to check just in case something came really early. And in this case it did, but they were stillborn. They come out dead. So even if I was home looking after things, it wouldn't have mattered. Either way, the calves were dead. Twin calves were born dead. So for you trolls that are going to comment that, just zip it. Okay, the dead calf is right in front of the bucket there. Right there, see it? I just tied a chain around it, and then a chain to the bucket. There, she's smelling it, licking it. Good, she still wants it. That's good. When I pulled up here, she ran away. Then I just bellered like a lonely calf. And she come running back for it. So, okay, we'll fire up the tractor. This is going to be a long, slow process, but I'm going to back up all the way up to the barnyard. And normally they follow like no tomorrow, since she just finished licking it. Because I want to get her in the barnyard, and I might keep her around just in case another cow calves, but I don't think anything's going to calve this early. If another cow has twins, and you take the one twin and put it back on this cow, right? Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to have another cow that'll calve soon enough to do that, right? So I'll probably end up just getting her in, luring her into the barnyard. She's got no calf on her. Take her to the auction market, get rid of her, chalk it up as a loss. She's following so far, but this is going to be a long, slow process. We're probably about a mile away from the barnyard, so we're going to back up a full mile here, nice and slow, so she doesn't lose interest and just walk away. Sometimes they'll do that. Sometimes you got to stop, bell her like a sick, dying calf, and then they come running to it. It's funny how you can fool them that way, but she's coming so far anyways. Okay, I got her in low gear reverse, idled up just a bit. Hopefully she'll keep coming. It'll probably take about an hour. Try to take the shortest path possible. Probably about an hour. As long as she cooperates good. Worst case scenario, if she don't cooperate, I'll just get her in when we brand, ship her then. Kind of sucks to feed her that long for nothing, but normally this works. They normally follow me right to the corral when I've done this last year, I think once. Last year or the year before. I don't think we had twins last year. I think it was the year before. Every now and then, you know what, I like to just open the door, and just give her one of these. See her ears perk up? She thinks the calf's still bawling for her, and it just keeps them 100% focused on that calf, and they normally follow me right to the corral, don't even hardly look up. So far so good. The calf's still there. She still wants it, so that's good. I had to stop for a sec there. She just about started to lose interest for about 2 seconds. She stopped walking. I kept going, and I had to stop and give her a fake beller. Then she come walking. Let's see if she keeps coming. We're probably, we're not even halfway to the barnyard yet. She's already losing interest. That's not good. Not the end of the world if I can't get her in, but I just like to get them in and get rid of them. If she's not raising you a calf, why feed her? She stopped again and started to walk away. I had to shut the tractor off quickly, bail her like a sick calf, and then she come back to it. I don't know what's going on. Maybe she's starting to think, maybe she's realizing they're dead. See? She's walking away. Son of a bitch. Come on, you mother trucker. This one might not be very stupid. She might have given up on him already. Being that she calved yesterday evening, just before dark, she had him. And they haven't moved since then, right? So she might be giving up on him, and I'd like to get her to the barnyard though. Otherwise it'll be a while before I get her in. Feeding her for nothing. Let's go walk over there. Sometimes you walk towards their calf, they'll protect it. Yeah, see that? Okay, let's try this again. Son of a gun, she's catching on to my tricks here. Come on. Fuck. Yeah, she don't want it. Well, I ain't gonna spend all this time with her for nothing. Might need a longer rope or something. That might fool her. It's probably getting too late already. She's probably... Yeah, she don't want it. Well, forget it. I ain't gonna try chase her in now. Maybe she'll come home. Well, she probably won't come home for water now because they're starting to get puddles of water out in the field with this warm weather, and they'll just drink out of the puddle rather than walking all the way home. So, Oh, that bugs me. I guess feeding one cow for the rest of the spring, whatever, till we brand, which is last week in May. Get her in then. Or if I can catch her at home getting a drink of water, could do it that way too. Instead of trying to chase her. Because this ain't gonna work. She's gone now. I ain't gonna fight with her. It's not worth it. This is the first time that trick has not worked. I think it's because she had him yesterday, but that's weird. She was following it and then just give up on it. I don't get it. Okay, I got an idea. I'm gonna try here. I'm gonna keep dragging it all the way up the laneway to the barnyard. Just drag it on the ground. And then while I got the tractor in the barnyard there, I'm gonna scrape that snow away so I can close that laneway, that big steel laneway gate with that little wheel on it. And maybe by dragging it, I don't think she'd pick up the scent, but you never know. And maybe catch her in the corral later on and just do it that way. But either way, I want to go to the barnyard and scrape the snow and frozen cow shits away from that big gate so that I'm able to close it in the future if I have to get another cow in later on or something. Like, you never know. So let's do that. Okay, well this wouldn't have worked anyways. I was going to drive the tractor up the laneway so I could scrape in front of that gate so I can close the laneway off at the corral, just in case she does come home for water one of these days and I see her in there. That way I can close the laneway off and she can't come back out. But the snow right here, it's probably hard for you to tell in the camera, but the snow right here is about 4 or 5 feet deep. I'll never be able to drive through there. Just in this spot though, right from draw an imaginary line from there to there and around to here. So if I can get past this spot, I think the rest of the laneway would be okay. So I'm gonna plow this out with the bucket and open that up so I can drive the tractor up the laneway and scrape that gate at the corral. Well, this ain't gonna work. The snow is just too deep still. I'm pretty much got stuck here with the front wheel assist tractor just about at the laneway or barnyard up here, just about at the barnyard. I can't make it. The snow is just too deep still. I'm just gonna have to leave it alone for a while. I couldn't have lured that cow to the barnyard if I wanted to, so we'll just leave her alone out in the field with the rest of the cows. They're not due to calve for a while. Like, they won't start calving till mid-March, so she'll have forgotten about the calves by then, and I'm gonna move them from that field to the next field beside it, probably next week sometime. I'm gonna do a bunch of plowing where we calve them out around that one bush there, but I may as well let it melt as much as I can before I plow. Just it'll be that much less to plow, right? So this is just wasting diesel. I think I'm free now. I'm gonna drive back up here and just get the hell out of here. There we go. Yeah, we'll call that good enough. I did get it opened up at the end of the laneway here, because what I got to do when I move the cows, they're in this field now. When I move them from this field across the fence to that field, I got to take those freestanding panels right here I got in the corner, because the gate post is broke. So I just put the 2 panels there this winter because the ground was froze, right? So you can't pound new posts, and well, you can, but it doesn't work very good in frozen ground. So I just put 2 panels there for the time being. So I will have to take, looks like one panel won't quite fit across there, so I'll have to take both panels, block this off, and then open that gate so they can come back up the laneway for water if they want when they're in that field, right? And then I do not want them in this field once we start calving over there. So I did get this opened up, so that's good. But the rest of the laneway, it's just too deep of snow. I'm gonna have to hold on and come back later. Maybe when the snow melts some more, I'll be able to close that gate without even scraping the ground there, so it might work out just fine. But I guess that's good enough. We tried. It was worth a try getting her in, but she didn't want to cooperate, so whatever. Just feed her out here for a while yet. Get her in later.